Yeah, so I got a call from one of my best friends. His name is Bart Millard, a little band called The Mercy Me. And we've been, I mean, he's one of my best friends, so we've talked about this for a while. And it finally became like a reality, like that we're actually going to do this movie. And I was like, really? Like, who's going to play me? I was hoping Morgan Freeman or somebody would play me, or Oprah, but that didn't apparently happen. But and then Andy Irwin is one of my really great friends, and so he came to me saying, Tim, could we tell your story? So I talked to my wife, and we had a lot of questions, and then we said yes. Bart and I do life together, so we kind of do a lot of things. We've always dreamed, like, what fun things can we just do together in life? And our families hang out all the time, and we go on trips or whatever. But this was a little different because they wanted to do this movie. Other people wanted to do this movie and tell arbitrary stories of like some of the fans of this song, their stories. And everybody was saying, no, let's not do that. And somebody finally came to Bart, you'll hear more of the story, and said, what if we told your story, and what if we told Tim and Hillary's story? And so that got everybody excited, and we thought, yeah, let's tell a beautiful story. And Milo, who is playing me, Milo Ventimiglia is playing me in this. And so Milo and I have become like best friends. And so we have talks all the time, just as friends. And then he's asked me a bunch of questions about my life and how I would have done something. So that's been really fun. You know, I keep telling him he should eat more hamburgers because he's like really buff. So he's had to kind of like bulk down a little bit, which hurt my feelings as well. But I don't know when they told me that Milo was going to be playing me, but my girls are huge Gilmore Girl fans, huge like Jess fans. And so when I told them, one of my daughters started crying, just like bawling. And I'm like, honey, you're going to have to figure this out because how can you be, you know, attracted to your dad? You know what I mean? Like the guy who's playing your dad. So that we've had to work through that as a family. And I think we're doing great. But Milo we call him Fad for fake dad. And he calls my kids Fids, so fake kids. So pretty cool. Yeah, I think watching Milo play me on this film, at first I'm just watching my friend, my new really like BFF, just act because he's a crazy great actor. But as he got into more of the cancer roles and the stuff where I'm in the hospital or just stuff that I know so intimately, that's when it caught me. I would just be sitting on the set just like ugly face crying. And yeah, that's been pretty emotional, like hit me at different times. And I think one of the most powerful parts about this has been seeing my life how other people see me. Like who gets that opportunity to just see your life from the outside of you? So that's been a huge honor. So another powerful part about me watching Milo play me has been almost like me being able to watch myself in my cancer journey from this side of the camera, this side of me. And I've had like a newfound compassion for myself. Like in hard moments, I'm learning how to grieve myself in a healthy way and grieve like my pain and also practice gratitude at the same time. That's been really, really like an honor to do that. Like who gets the option, who gets the privilege of watching yourself in your pain put on screen, and you get to like have empathy and compassion for yourself. Like that has been really emotional for me, just sitting watching myself and going, oh, I'm so sorry, Tim. Like that's hard. And you are loved. One of the scenes that we filmed that was pretty powerful for me was there's a scene where my wife and I are outside of our house, and they're kind of talking about dinner that night. And I go to my wife, I want to write my ex on her wrist, which symbolizes gratitude for today. And in the midst of my cancer journey, she just was not in that place. She was having a wrestling match with God in that moment. And I remember in the movie, she says, I'm not ready for that yet. And I just started weeping, thinking about my wife, who's just gone through so much in this process, and to see where she is today, but to know that there's like, pain is real and everybody's walking through it and there's hope through it. What lessons from my own life do I hope audiences will take away from the film? What if God's actually real? Like, what if he's actually real? Not just like religious real, but what if he's actually real and at work in the hard things of our lives? And I think curiosity about God's really important. And so I hope this movie sparks curiosity in people. In people who are already followers of Jesus and people who aren't followers of Jesus, that they would just be curious to like, what if God's actually real and at work in the hard things? What if joy is actually possible? I write this X on my wrist just every day. It's not a tattoo. I literally have to put it on my wrist because it's a practice. Like I have a choice today to join Jesus because he woke me up again. And so today I will join Jesus in his work and not like tell him to come in mine, but I get to join him in whatever he's doing. I get to join Jesus. This is a reminder for me that I woke up again today, that I got another day. And tomorrow, if I wake up again, I will write it again. And then it's another part of the reminder is for me just to join Jesus in my day. I don't need to like work for him or try to do cool things for him. I just hang out with him as if he's at work in the world and I get to love people with his heart. So this is like one of the biggest things that I hope people take away is what would it look like for us to just be grateful for another day and actually practice the ways of Jesus in our lives.